Hi everyone, I'm DJ Sean and welcome through to my brand new stream. If you haven't seen me before, I am that crazy Aussie VR streamer, but for those of you that know me well, hi, and it's great to see you again. We've been not doing a lot of streaming of late, and that's my fault, no one else's. Unfortunately, a whole lot of work and some other stuff has crept into my life again, which has been keeping me away from streaming. However, I have been on this mission to reinvent myself over the last few weeks, and as you can see here, pretty decent camera we're rocking now, and a change to the setup of the stream room. You'll see a lot more information panels around tonight on this this particular stream, which is rather special for two reasons I'll get to in just a little bit. Yeah, that's where I took some inspiration there, Mike. Some inspiration from the V8 Supercar broadcast. Bathurst just the other week. Who's that handsome devil? You can see all my my facial blemishes and these new lights and this camera. There's no hiding from me not shaving or having anything in my teeth anymore. But hey, Josh, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much. So yes, as I was saying, I have had a bit on excuse me, as well as the flu, but over the last couple of weeks I've been secretly working to reinvent the stream and take it up to the next level. Those of you who know me well know that a little while ago I was streaming very regularly with many scheduled days per week. That is all returning under a new format, so I'll be safe to say that we are really launching our stream and our revitalized way of doing things and our overlays and all that sort of stuff. Hey Marcus, welcome to the stream, my friend. All those facelifts and changes that you'll see will all be launching for World Flight, which is November 4th. It's actually November 3rd for us Australians. Or was it this? No, it's the 3rd. Forget the 4th. It's the 3rd at 8 a.m. in the morning, which is Sunday, the 3rd, I believe, of November, where we'll be launching officially all the new channel. So I've been madly working on new overlays, been working on new lighting. As I said, got the new camera, and you can see there's some stuff behind me. There's a fat pug over my my shoulder there. Not my real pug. I'm going to be probably arrested for allowing it to get that big, but you will see some changes in my backgrounds and stuff behind the stream as I finish building my dedicated streaming room. So a lot's going to change on the channel. My YouTube channel will also grow with a lot more how-to videos now that I've taught myself After Effects and Adobe Premiere, so I'm looking forward to bringing many more tutorials and how-to guides as well as we go through. Today is going to be a bit of an interesting stream. Hopefully everything goes too well. There's two things we're testing tonight. If you've been living under a rock or you're not really sure, VATSIM have launched their new voice codec tonight. Earlier today. Done some testing. The voice server's been up, it's been down. It's been a little bit rocky, but we're going to give it a red hot crack. The skies are full tonight. Monday night here in Australia means that it's a VATSIM event, Milk Run Monday, and it's been tied together with the VATSIM codec release, so you're going to hear a lot of ATC, maybe a little bit different from how you've previously heard them. We're also testing my World Flight streaming setup, so all these windows and all these panels, and as you can see my my streaming setup there, this is all a test for World Flight 2019. I was about to say 2018 then. If you don't know what World Flight is, in November the 3rd, we fly around the world for charity. I'll be streaming every day, and this new streaming setup is to cater for that. Alright guys, well without further delay, let's go ahead and get into some flying. And my first bug of the night, my transition didn't work. Let's try that one more time. Okay, welcome back to the different, slightly different, hopefully better streaming package you can see just here. Let's see what we've got. They did say that things could go up and down forward from until about 2000 Zulu. Yeah, today. There you go. Welcome to the stream, Rock. Hope you're doing really well. Off to a great start with the transition not working here. I forgot to probably mention tonight that there's going to be one or two maybe bugs, and hopefully we can work through those ones. Okay, so we are sitting here on the deck in Sydney. Oh, I've got some company traffic here, and we're using X Squawk Box, and I don't know about it. All my planes seem to be a little bit in the ground using X-Squawk Box tonight. So, yeah, that's one thing I didn't get with Swift is aircraft in the ground. And as you can see, there's a Cornicelink aircraft there that's in the ground. Under that one, we've got another aircraft under or half in the ground. Where is the Scotch counter? Oh, a few things are broken at the moment, Mike. We're doing our best to fix that stuff up. So what do we got here? We've got an aircraft that's or a boat. You take it how you will. He's actually in the water. Yeah, okay, this is going really, really well. We've got a Cessna Rover there in the parking lot. And we've got an aircraft departing there. So using X-Squawk Box tonight, or sorry, X-Pilot, not X-Squawk Box, X-Pilot, the brand new version of X-Pilot. There might be one or two bugs there. Yes, Shark. Well, I don't know if it is... Mike, it's exclamation mark let them crash, I think, but we've also got exclamation mark JAWS, and if you were with me for World Flight last year, you'll definitely know what that means. Okay, well, at least they kind of fix themselves up when they take off. Yeah, affirm this is X-Pilot. Does that work? Yes, it does. Not quite the JAWS. I don't know if it's quite Jawsy like it was last World Flight, where all we saw under the on the tarmac was the actual tail of the aircraft. The whole rest of the aircraft was below the tarmac there. So we've got some body this time, so it's not too bad. Alrighty, let's jump in the aircraft here. We are in the 737-800 tonight. As I said, we are testing the World Flight setup. You'll notice we've got some flight information displays, and we've also got the external camera view that you can see along the bottom there. Hopefully it all syncs up and works, but we'll see how it goes. If it doesn't, well, please don't crucify me too badly. Alrighty, let's go ahead and get this thing booted up. So we're on the ground power now. We might go ahead and start the APU and kick this thing along here. Start you, go down to some lights here. What do we got? Steady. There's 8.2 in the tanks. We only actually need 6.8 for this flight, which we've got set over here. This is one of the latest versions of the Zibbo aircraft. So we'll go overhead and we'll call the fuel truck. We'll set the chocks, and we'll go ahead and start the flight. Oh, Boix, we've already clipped it. Let's have a look. Is that going to work? Yeah, there we go. So what do we got here? We've got an aircraft that's or a boat. Yeah, we do. I don't think that the controllers I've flown under in Australia have been polite and professionally. Sorry, I do think. Sorry, I thought that you said I don't think. Hey, Sean, welcome to the stream, my friend. Polite, professional, even if they have some destination mismatches. Yeah, that tends to happen. We don't always get the guys with the, especially the international guys having all the SIDs and stars, but it shouldn't be a problem. Alrighty, so what was I doing? I was coming down here. We're going to jump on the APU, so turn you on. We'll go ahead and put some lead on. The leader is on board. We'll turn the packs on. Let's go over here and turn this guy on to nav. So we'll start aligning the IRS. The ground crew said that we can pressurize the hydraulics, so we'll go ahead and do that. The yaw damper's coming on. We've got the parking brake on, so we can get rid of the chocks now. And the chocks are now removed. I do have the latest air rank and did that as well. Quite confused that it didn't seem to match. Yeah, I think there is a problem with the dozal, or a couple of arrivals and departures at Sydney and Melbourne being a little bit different, and I'm not really sure what the go is. How did the ground crew tell you? Through the wonders of technology off the stream. Alrighty, let's go ahead and align the IRS here. So over to we are in Sydney. I have done a slight change to the time on the stream, just so we can see some of that lovely scenery outside our external view here. Yeah, the Dozel, I think it's a Dozel 1 versus 9 or 7 or 8 or something like that. No, Sean, nothing really cool like that, unfortunately, buddy. Okay, so South 33, 51, 56 one. Yeah, that's close enough. Go chuck you in there. And there we go. And up comes the IRS aligned. Beautiful. Okay, so what we might do is have a very quick look at the weather conditions here in Sydney. Get the plan in. We got a QNH of 1013. That's rather boring tonight. That's already set. We'll go ahead now and do the pre-flight checks. Whoop, held on to that for a bit too long. Down here. And down here. For those guys on the stream that maybe fly, are you planning on doing world flight this year? Tested that side. We're going to come down here and do a fire drill test. Check. Another test, tech, quick light test, tech, and a TCAS chest. TCAS chest? A TCAS chest. Muscot, hello, welcome to the stream, my friend. Yes, Perth in development. Yes, so I hear. Checklist, heard good things about those. Yes, Con. I don't think a checklist would have helped you out this afternoon, though. I don't know. Oh, grab the top one. There we go. Do a quick light test. We want to go used and reset on the fuel flow from the previous crew. A quick look at all the lights, and we're just checking that everything's lighting up here and looking really good, which it is. Yeah, it's all looking really good there. Yeah, that's looking really good. Hello, they're all aboard. Becca's at 34. Hello, welcome to the stream. Thanks for popping in. And are they all aboard? Okay. All right, we're getting ready then. Okay, so we also need to keep doing our checks. I'm getting rather distracted here, so go up here and have a bit of a look. We want to go and do a quick check of the stall on that side, the stick shaker on that side. Do the flight recorder check. That goes off. Ugh. And the second one, check all the circuit breakers are in that side. We'll check the manual gear extension handles. They're all in the locked position. Up my side, checking everything all there. Looks really good. We might go ahead and turn the labels off while we're here. Over to X-Pilot settings. Can we turn labels off? Yes, we can. Excellent. And back in the seat for the first checklist of tonight. Alrighty, the 737 Boeing normal checklist. We've got the oxygen, so we've tested it both sides 100%. The navigation, transfer, and display switches. We're looking for normal and auto. They're normal and auto. The window heat. Oh, I think I missed something. I did. Thank God for the checklists. All on. The pressurization mode selector, he's over here in the corner. He's on auto, and I take this opportunity to set our cruise level so I don't forget it. We're up at 36,000 feet tonight. Deep Poseidon, hello. X-Pilot now works. I get the 403 forbidden when I try to connect to the website. Deep, yeah. Ooh, that was interesting. Did you guys just see that? My screen just go funny there? Okay, bug number 1. Bug number 1. I got my list. Let me write that down. Screen went crazy for a second. Is that what we're going to call it? I think we'll call it that. Alright, screen's gone crazy for a second. That's bug number 1. Alright, we've set flight level 360. That is our cruise level. Sorry, Deep Poseidon, I forgot what I was saying there. But I was part of the beta team, so I already had it installed. Just ran it this afternoon. It updated to the latest version, and here I am connected. But I did have a look over at the website, and I did see 403 forbidden. I wonder if they've got a little bug or something like that in there. Maybe trying to work it out. I'm not too sure. Window heat is now on. Pressurization mode selector. That's now set auto. And our flight instruments. We're looking for heading and our QNH. So heading on both sides. 087 this side. 087 on the right side. Oh, crazy. You've got it, but you can't connect. What version of X-Pilot have you got? I keep calling it X Squawk Box, and I do apologise, guys, for that if I said that tonight by accident. The version I've got is this guy just here, version 1.1.0.0. I know one of my friends somehow got it, and his was 1.0.0.6 or 1.0.16 or something like that. Version 1.1.0.0, as the time of this stream, is the latest version. Okay, so we've got 087 on my side, 087 on your side, 1013 with about 20 foot on all the elevations. That looks about right to me. You've got an old version there. I think the auto update's not working too well, though. All these launch bugs that we seem to get with this kind of stuff. Okay, so the parking brake is set and the start levers the cut off. That is the pre-flight checklist complete. Alrighty, let's have a look. Hey! Cheers, Deep. Really appreciate the follow. Welcome to the channel, my friend. Welcome to the channel. Okay, so let's go have a little bit of a look at our flight plan tonight. This is not exactly how I wanted to show you guys the flight plan tonight, but hey, Echo. Echo, likewise, thank you so much for joining us. I hope you enjoyed the stream. If both of you have got any questions or comments, I can talk. Please don't hesitate to shout out. Okay, tonight, ladies and gents, we're operating Velocity 9104 from Sydney through to Melbourne. It's the 14th of October. We've got a trip time of about 1 hour and 9 minutes, requiring about 3.3 tonnes of fuel. Got a contingency there of 8 minutes, another 300, and we've chucked 20 minutes additional. For this time of night, we carry 20 minutes of destination, weather and traffic fuel. It's another 724. Our fixed reserve there of 30 minutes, which is fairly standard. And I've chucked on an extra 30 minutes. So all up, we're about 6.6. We're going to burn a little bit off, 6.6 for the flight. We're going to burn a little bit off there in the taxi. So on the ramp here, we should have about 6.8 tonnes worth of fuel. And as you can see, we've got about 6.8 tonnes there worth of fuel. Hear a little bit of voice coming through there. Sean, that's a lot of emotes. Okay, so when we do get to our destination, fuel over destination, we're going to be looking with about 3.3 up our sleeve and about 1 hour and 23 minutes there up our sleeve once we get to Melbourne. We are rather full tonight. We've got a zero fuel weight of 60.4 tonnes. Chuck on 6.8 tonnes worth of motion lotion. Burn a little bit there for the taxi. We've got a blast off weight of about 67 tonnes. As I said before, we're going to burn about 3.3 tonnes in the flight with a landing weight of 63.8 tonnes. Alrighty, looking down here, we're scheduled out at 09:10, so in 3 minutes. Not going to happen, not going to disappoint anyone. So we're operating up at 360 today, so 36,000 feet. The wind up there, or our shear rate, is level 2. We know that anything greater than a shear rate of 6 means that we're going to have a pretty bumpy flight. This time of year, we're typically pretty good, besides the few thunderstorms around. So we've got a shear rate of 2, so we expect a fairly smooth flight. Once we get up there, the wind 230 degrees at 43 knots. Not carrying an alternate today. The weather in Melbourne's rather good. Contingency summary, we don't need to worry about that for now. This particular page is our flight plan, our route page. I'll skip that for now. We'll come back to that in just a few minutes. This is the actual flight plan. It lists all our waypoints, top of climb, top of descent, and all that sort of other juicy stuff on there. We'll check this a couple of times during the flight just to make sure that we're not burning too far over or underweight. This sim brief stuff, no, this is PFPX. So a couple of pages there for the flight plan. Looking at the weather, though, we are here in Sydney. This observation was taken about 1 hour and 8 minutes ago. 04015 knots the wind. Cav okay. Ceiling and visibility is okay. Temperature 19, dew point 13, QNH 1013. I would have thought you would have a special overlay for the flight plan overview. Mike, I do. It's not working. Actually, that's bug 2. That was a bug before we even got started. I do have a special overlay for this, and it's not working. Yeah, debug stream. This is what this is. This is the debug stream. What's it? Flight plan. That's it. Fly plan. We haven't even got airborne and there's 2 bugs. Okay, and looking at the weather, as you can see throughout, it's looking really, really good. Okay, so for more importantly for our destination, Melbourne, 180 at 10 knots. Ceiling and visibility is okay. Temperature 15, dew point 11, QNH 1012. Rather boring. From now, the wind is going to be about 180 at 10. Good visibility, some showers of rain moving through the air and a bit of low cloud there. Looking at the forecast, going to have some low cloud moving throughout the area. Yeah, by the time we get down there, the cloud's going to be down to 1,000 feet. That's going to end some showers moving through the area. Nothing that we really need to worry about. That tempo, though, is active with the cloud coming down to 800 feet. Again, the minimums for the runways are about 200 feet. We should be fine. Okay, this is a sideways view of our flight plan. We're going from right to left. Yeah, I'm pointing the right way. Up, you can see there's a couple of little bumps or a little bit of crap there through 25 and 30. We'll punch through that nice and quick. Relatively smooth flight, and then descending into Melbourne. The top-down view now, you can see we're fighting a 50-knot headwind hallway. Great. All right, let's go ahead now and get our aircraft set up for our flight. And if you're wondering when's the part where he actually gets into VR, when we're ready to push back from the gate, so we'll be ready in just a few moments. Alrighty, so we want to plug in our flight plans. So let's go ahead and bring that guy back up. Alright, so we're going to Melbourne today. We are, actually we need to do the company route first. Sydney to Melbourne, MEL1. Put that in the company route, activate, execute. There we go, up that comes. Are we there yet? Mike. We did get a private message. So Sydney Delivery, they're doing PDC, so pre-delivery clearances. So they text you your clearance so you don't need to contact delivery. When you've got a new voice codec, I really want to talk on it. I want to hear them give me the clearance. They've sent it to me anyway. So let's hear, we'll have a quick look at the clearance. Got to work on my text there, my clarity on the stream, guys, there. But I wonder if can we... Oh, there we go. We can zoom it up. We can actually, by hanging on to control, we can zoom it in. Perfect. So Velocity 9104, Boeing 738, Sydney cleared to Melbourne via runway 34 right, Marab 6 to Wollongong departure, then our route, the Marab 6 Wollongong 34 right, Wollongong Razi, yes, I know, climb via the SID to 5,000, departures 1230, Squawk 4547, and contact Sydney Delivery, yeah, cool. So actually, hang on, contact Sydney Delivery on 13348 for readback of runway, departure and squawk code. That's all we need to do. Okay, so we'll remember to do that. All right, so we, before I get squawk 4547. 4547, there we go. All right, let's go chuck in our information here. So we are Velocity 9104. That's what the stream says, isn't it? That's what the stream says. Okay. And we are going from 34 right. So 34 left, 34 right. Oh, we've got a nice long taxi tonight. 34 right. The departure is a Marab 6 to the gong. 2 gongs, actually. Execute you. Yes, Roth 35, that's right. It's a right-hand turn. That's cool. See if it has the new audio control panel for the frequency. It does, buddy. This guy just here. It does, which is nice. It's a nice touch because this aircraft actually has it in real life. Okay, so that one's done. Okay, over to the performance initialization page. We got a zero fuel weight of 60.4. We got reserves tonight of 1.2 and a cost index of 20. I think Zibbo's stuffed up a little bit here and hasn't got his decimal place in the right spot. The aircraft is far closer to a operating to a cost index of 20 by actually putting cost index 200 in here. I know it sounds crazy, but I feel like we're off by a decimal point here, Zibbo. You're probably going to reply to me and tell me I'm an idiot, but from my experience, the aircraft is far more realistic with a cost index of 20 when you've got it set at 200 in the Zibbo. Okay, 360 is for us. It's cool. We can shoot the GLS approaches. Yeah, absolutely, Con. Yeah, absolutely. And 230 at 43 for us. The temperature, once we do get up there, is negative 48. Transition altitude is 10,000 feet. We're just going to do a standard, no derate, no frills takeoff here. Takeoff flaps 5 for us. with that we got 4.89 on the CG. That sounds good about there, and those are our takeoff speeds. 149 for V2. We'll go and plug that in here. 149. Virgin do them in real life, don't they? Good question. Uh-oh. There's our first... couple of my streamers going red there a little bit, guys. Hopefully we don't get a little bit of lag there. Yeah, we seem to be back on track. Just watch my stream bitrate drop away there for a second. Hopefully that we're okay and back on board. Cruise 0.782. That's close enough to profile. Back on now by hopefully the sounds of it. Hey Sam, welcome to the stream. It has been a long time. Hope you're doing really well. Hope nothing much has changed, or if it has changed, it's really good in the time that we've been apart. 2804, our descent profile. That guy goes in there. Our forecast, we're 110 on the way down. Our transition level, 110. Execute U. Progress, there we go. It'll be landing with about 4.2 tons. Rat biting the fiber cable, mate. Oh, don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. Okay, so let's go ahead now and get the aircraft set up for our departure. So if you don't know what I'm doing, don't be alarmed. I'm just getting the aircraft set up. I'll brief it in just a few short moments. So that one, that one, that one, that one. It's going to be 335 initially, I believe. We'll check that in just a second with the chart. 5,000 we'll set to LNAV, VNAV, set you to RTO. Down here, we're going to set a VOR to 112.10, and we're going to switch it over to U. 1121, that's the VOR here in Sydney, isn't it? Sometimes it doesn't work for me, and this is a classic case of it not working. So this is X-Plane, this simulator. Probably just a large spider. I would rather it be a rat. Rat I can handle, large spider I cannot. Okay, Sydney, there we go. No VOR anymore, only a DME. Should give a DME readout. I think that's an error. Yeah, I think that's definitely an error. No VOR, but it should give me a DME. But oh well. Is there an easy way to calculate the temperature for the 7.3? I have workaround online calculators, but well, the airlines normally have a book of an an airport performance book, and they've got all the holding points and all the runways, and they look at the weight, weather conditions, and then they just go down to the line and they get it that way. So I think PFPX TopCat is an add-on for PFPX that I think could do it. How well, I'm not too sure. Okay, so airport info, we'll want the ground chart. Well, I've got to go. See you later. No worries, buddy. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. We'll see you next time. A departure. We were given the Marab 6 departure. And the approach, we'll just chuck in an approach here for 3-4 right if we need to come back. Turn that on to night mode because that's how I roll. We've got a night mode on the departure chart there. 500. Yeah, we might actually change that heading then. And what do we got for the ILS? We got 1093 there for this side. So we'll switch you back there, 10930. And we'll switch you back to that side there. Why don't you know about the bird? Larrikin, welcome to the stream, my friend. Hope you're doing really well. It's great to see you. NZDE, sorry, I'm not really sure how else to say your name. How is the new audio? We haven't got that far yet. We've got a PDC clearance, so we haven't had to chat to delivery yet, but we're very quickly going to chat to them just in a red hot second. Okay, we probably wanted one of those on. We have finished refueling, so the fasten seatbelt signs can come on. It's all looking really good. 335 over this side, 335. Okay, let's have a very quick squidge of this one. So at Marab, continue no, parallel runway up and do not turn left, track 500 feet, turn right, intercept and track the 075. Right, track 075 to Marab. Okay, so let's go ahead and set 075. Okay, I think we're ready for a departure briefing. So for those of you who don't know what this is, we're going to brief the departure of the aircraft. If you've got any questions during this, please shoot out and I will answer them. Okay, so we are operating velocity 9104 tonight. We know the weather's looking really good. We've checked it. We are sitting here on the bay. We're Bay Echo 5, Bay Delta. Let's try that again. We're Bay 35, domestic 35. That's what I'm trying to say. So it's going to be a pushback nose right tail left, where we'll then give a clearance to 3-4 right. 3-4 right's all the way down here on the opposite side of the chart. So if we zoom in the chart here, you can see it'll be a taxi probably along Charlie, cross 25, down Charlie to Bravo 10. We hook it left and then right onto Sierra and Tango, and then all the way down, excuse me, down to runway 34 right. Can we full screen of your setup from behind the cam? So the one that I showed on the previous screen, you're talking about this one where we've got the little window just down there. That one. Yeah, that's that bug. No, we've got 3 bugs. Yeah, but can you do it full screen though so we can see the setup? No, Mike, I can't, sorry. Bug with main switcher. Okay, we're up to 3. We're up to 3 bugs now. Alright, back we go. Okay, once we do get to the runway though, we are cleared for this departure just here. So this is the Marab 6 departure. It's chart 10-3 kilo, effective the 24th of May. It's got a speed restriction of 250 knots below 10,000 feet. It calls for us to fly runway heading in at 500 feet. We do a nice right-hand turn, 075 to Marab, and then we do some other stuff. So at Marab, continue tracking 075. Expect radar vectors to the cleared route, okay? So radar vectors, and then after 10,000 feet we can turn right direct to the gong. Is that a 737 chime? Yes, Mike, it is. If something does go wrong though, so from 0 through to 80 knots, we will pull up for anything that looks a bit odd. Just shout it out on stream, and I'll assist it to make a decision about whether we are board or not. It is a flaps 5 departure. I forgot about that part at the start. From 80 knots through to V1 though, if we're only going to pull up the aircraft for loss of control, blown tire, or if we have an engine failure. From V1, we're going to take the problem into the sky. Talking about taking the problem into the sky, this chart just here is the ILS chart for the runway that we're departing off. It's 3-4 right. We'll just do a nice right-hand circuit and then come straight back in and land on runway 3-4 right. The ILS is set up 1093, course 335. We've got 335 set on both and 1093 set on the primary nav 1. Hello, first time in the live stream. Got a question about Xpilot client. Is the download open to everyone or closed to the beta team? Hello, oh, I don't know how to say your name. I don't know how to say your name. I'm so sorry. But hello, welcome to the stream. It does appear that way. I was part of the beta team, so I somehow got it. Others can't seem to get it downloaded, and others who have got it downloaded can't seem to get it to update. So yeah, we are in this weird holding pattern with Xpilot if you haven't got it or weren't part of the beta team, it looks like. Okay, that is the departure briefing completed, guys. Let's go ahead and jump into VR and do some flying. All right. One of the things we are testing tonight is a brand new mic. I have given up on my little crappy headset mic. We're going to test this guy tonight, hopefully with some good results. Alright, so before we do jump into a VR, let's go talk to ATC and tell them that we've got our clearance and finally do something. Okay, so contact Sydney delivery on 133. 1338. 133. Alright, we're gonna talk on the voice codec for the first time tonight. So I actually probably better chuck this on because this is actually what it's gonna use. No one seems to be able to pronounce it. I'm a real world flight instructor. Good brief. Oh, well, thank you very much. I appreciate the feedback. Thank you. All right, so let's have a chat to ATC. Sydney delivery, good evening, Velocity 9104.
Velocity 9104, Sydney clearance delivery, go ahead.
Okay, we're cleared to Melbourne via runway 34, the Marab 6 Wollongong, Wollongong transition and squawk 4547, Velocity 9104.
They bought that
Velocity 9104.
They knew what they were getting into.
Oh, Mike.
I say,
Did it get very dark on the flight deck just then? I feel like we just turned the lights out. Okay, well we heard some of that ATC, and then Mike totally destroyed it by doing the voice, the saying over the top of it. One thing we haven't done is our better pushback, so let's go ahead and quickly pre-plan that. So we're going to go back here. We're going to swing it around to about there. And then we might pull forward to there.
Sure, yeah, we got your plan there. Give me a call
See,
for the menu when you're ready to go.
and what do we want? We want to close some doors here. So doors, close. Okay. Just check up here. That's where the doors lights are, just here. Okay, the doors are closed. Thanks, Deb. You clear to close. And get that one closed. Let's go ground. Better pushback. Request pushback.
Driving up right now.
Looks like I picked the wrong week to quit drinking. Alrighty, so that's coming up. We might go ahead and jump into VR. So let's do a bit of a mic change here. Okay, guys, you are on the new mic. You're on this little mic here, so hopefully it doesn't sound too bad. If it's a bit loud, please let me know, and I can adjust it. Alrighty, I think we're good. So that's good, that's good. Need a bit of vol, a bit low actually. Okay guys, no problems. Okay, is that any better? That's let me just do a little bit of talking there. You know, is the mic sounding a little bit better now? Better, yeah? Hey Milo, welcome to the stream.
Doors and hatches are closed. Ready to connect.
You are clear to connect. Alrighty, so let's go ahead and jump into VR. Enable VR, we'll go here. Love scotch.
Here it goes down into my belly.
Alright, so we need to go, the screens are going to go black here for a second guys, don't worry, it's all ops normal. Okay. Can I mute this mic? Let's see. Okay guys, hopefully you can hear me all right. All right, let's go into here, into VR. There we go. Delivery velocity 9104 radio check. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Yep, wrong button. There we go. We're good. Had a small freak out moment just there. Let me get move VR happening. I just remember that I changed my push to talk button. System
Connected and bypass been inserted. Release parking brake when you're ready.
Do I see Chatty there? Is that no? That's Discord. Store films and TV marks. Is that Oculus? General Oculus desktop. And I don't want my desktop. Am I going crazy there, or do I not see my chatty software? I don't think I see it. Sorry guys, 1 second. Let me just close and reopen it. Maybe it's just been a little bit funky, chatty. Those eyes look like you've been on the pingers. Alright, we should be good. We should be, we should see chatty. Otherwise I won't be able to see you guys. Let's go again. Alright, well, we'll do it the other way then. We'll go into Oculus and do it that way. No, I want... Wow! My chatty application's not working. It's not even showing up. Don't know if you guys can see this. I don't see my chatty program. Okay, that's bug... what bug are we calling that one? Alright, let me see. Start chatty as admin. Ah, okay, let's do that. Let's start chatty as admin. Chatty. More. Run as admin. Yes. Free and open source. Yes, well, you've worked for me in the past. Yeah, let's try again. Let's try again. No. That's really weird. I really apologize here, guys. That's a new one to me. That's been my program I've used forever. So we're just going to need to use something else here real quick. Give me a second. Let's see. Does Chrome work if I pop you out? Oh, I can hear myself. We don't want to do that. Where do I pop out the chat? This is all going horribly. There was a button to pop out the chat before they changed everything. Oh. Switch. Hop. There we go. I got it. I got it. Alright, let's try this one now. App. Have we got Google Chrome? Uh-oh. There we go. Ooh. We're gonna have to bring you smaller. Oh, and you disappeared. No? Where did you go? Ugh. So how would you rate this stream going so far, guys? Oh my god. What can I use as a chatty? What can I use as a chat? I wonder if we can just do the... Can we do voice to text? Can we do the voice to text? And how would we do that? Through you? We do voice to text. 10 out of 10. I'm so happy I subbed to this. I followed this. Hey, speaking of which, NZDE, thank you so much. Welcome to the channel. Sorry guys, I'm gonna have to do a very quick check here of some stuff. Give me 1 second here. It wouldn't be a first stream back without a couple of bugs, right? Can we get some voice to text here? Sorry guys, I am just doing some stuff off chat here. What have I got as a backup? What have I got as a backup? That guy. Come on. Oh my god, it's all happening. Well, no one wants to stare at a black screen. So let's change that. There we go, guys. You now get to at least stare at my my shocking face. That camera is really going to pick up my my VR face mask, my VR face. No, mate, we're good. We're just trying to work out our chatty program. Jesus, your setup is a dream. Frost your phone and view chat on there. Float your phone and view chat on there. It's not a bad idea. I think I've switched something in chatty which has broken it. I'm pretty sure. Main settings. Window, other, advanced. Is there like a use something or other? G'day, hello WS Smart, welcome to the chat. Hello, welcome. Can you load Chrome in Move VR? So now, that's not a bad idea. I did... Actually, you know what? Chrome in Move VR, let's try that.
Qantas 491, sitting first delivery. Qantas 491,
what is it? It is Twitch, DJ Sean. No, it's Twitch.
Qantas 491, sitting clearance delivery.
Pop out, DJ Sean chat. Okay, let's try that.
5000, runway 34 right, Maris 6 departure.
Let's try that.
Transition, score 4462.
Alright, give me us 1 second, guys. We'll go again.
23 days 0.
Roger, cleared to Melbourne Wollongong, climb via the 65000, Maroon 6 Wollongong transition. Squawk 4462, departure frequency 123 decimal 0, Qantas 491.
That moment where you jump into VR and you don't remember where you put your hands. Okay. Move VR. Okay, Edge, no. Twitch chat. Medium. Oh, come on, man. Give me a break. Give me a damn break here. What to do, what to use. Okay, what to use. Think. Settings. I'm just wondering if there's something in chatty that I've changed. That thing. We could give it a crack. Yeah, we'll give that a crack, Mike. At this point in time, I'd give anything a shot. Alright, it's downloading. I'm just wondering if I've turned off something that doesn't make this update available. Download and install the latest version. Maybe that'll work. Alright, let's go there. Sorry guys, I'm just doing some stuff in the background here. I really do apologise. Share. Whoa. Yes, Chatty, you can install. Yes, install Chatty. Go, go, go. You get a sore neck from looking up, that's true. Okay, restart Chatty. Should we try again? We might get lucky. Ugh. Okay. Let's have a quick look again. Sorry guys, one sec.
Sydney delivery, Qantas 441 radio check. Qantas 441, Sydney clearance delivery ready for. Sydney delivery, Qantas 441 is cleared to Melbourne via Wollongong flight plan route. For runway 34 right for departure, climb by at 5,000. Marab 6 departure Wollongong transition in squawk 4531 and departure is 132.0 Qantas 441. Qantas 441, thanks.
We got it. We got it. We got it. Alrighty. We just need to make it a little bit bigger there. Alright, where are my controllers? There's one controller there, and there's one controller there. Okay, here we go. I am really apologetic about those guys. That guys. Panthro, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Ooh, that looks horrible in Chrome, doesn't it? We might just go move VR again, and we might just turn up the scaling there. Maybe that looks a little bit better. Yes, this is the Rift S. Hey, Panthro. It is the Rift S, and yes, if you're thinking about upgrading, I definitely recommend it. I literally don't know where to put you guys. You guys can just maybe go there. Can we, does it let us put Swift in here as well? Not Swift, we don't use Swift anymore, we use Xpilot, don't we? Is Xpilot here? No, that's really interesting. None of those plugins are there. Okay, we are Sydney to ground 1265. 1265. Oh, okay, what an effort that has been. Sydney ground, good evening, velocity 9104, bay 35, request push. That was the wrong channel. Sydney ground, good evening. Velocity 9104, Bay 35, request push.
Velocity 9104, push approved.
Push approved 9104. Okay, push approved, brakes, start. Start the clock.
Alright, starting the pushback. You may spool them.
Anti-collision light on. We totally forgot to do the checklist before we pushed. Fuel pumps are on 6.8 and the tanks, passenger signs are on. Windows are locked on my side, locked on your side. MCP, we've got V2 149, 075 and 5000 set. The takeoff speeds, we've got V1 138, 140, 149, 149 is set. The CDU pre-flight is completed. The trim is free and 0. The taxi and takeoff briefing has completed. Below the line, the flight deck door is closed and locked, and the anti-collision light is on. Oh my god, what an effort. Alright, let's go start 2 then 1. So, left and right packs are off that side, and starting 2, start the clock.
Excuse me, I happen to be passing. I thought you might like some.
Hey Bobs.
Oh, that's very nice of you, thank you. Cream? No, thank you. I take it black. Like my man.
It still cracks me up every time that does. Okay, 24, in comes the fuel. Guys, I can't really tell, but the little plane down in the left-hand side of the stream, please tell me that's moving. Please tell me that pushed back. It's nice. It is. Whew, that would have been a real painful bug. That would have been a giant pain in the ass. Okay, that's a good start on 2. Let's go ahead and start 1. That ex-pilot, these planes are in the ground a little bit. They got to work on that, otherwise I'm going to go back.
Go ahead and set the parking brake.
Parking brake set, mate. I'll go back to Swift.
Stand by.
Okay, fuel's coming in. Welcome to Channel DJ. I'm back. Hey Sam, welcome back. We've just pushed back. So, you know, it's definitely one of my streams. That started cut out. And that looks like a good start on 1. Stop the clock. Flaps 5. Flaps 5 is set control check. Does P3D not have VR? It does, Mike. It's just when I left P3D, its iteration of VR wasn't very good. Okay, yes.
Oh, is disconnected.
Yes.
5 pin is removed. Thumbs up on the left, and catch you next time. Have a safe flight.
See you, mate. Yes. No. Okay. Before taxi checklist, generators are on. Probe heat is on. Anti-ice not required. Isolation valve is auto. Engine start switches for this aircraft are auto. Recalls checked. Auto brake is RTO. Engine start levers are idle detent. Just there, sorry. Flight controls have been checked, and dispatch clearance is checked. Okay, we're good to go. Ground velocity 9104, ready for taxi.
Velocity 9104, you taxi Charlie, cross 25, Bravo 10, Tango, hold short of 3 for runner, Tango 6.
Okay, runway 34 right via Charlie, cross 25, Bravo 10 down Tango, hold short Tango 6, velocity 9104. Little trick, guys, is just punch it into the scratch pad there, because I knew this was going to be a little bit tough with all those taxiways. So where's Tango? So Tango's here, Tango 6 is right at the end, so we've been cleared to taxi the entire way. Okay, so APU's coming off, taxi light's coming on, brakes released, clear right, clear left. Let's finally get moving. How are the how's the volumes, guys? The volume's sort of alright. It is a bit quiet up the front here. You should hear some PAX noise. That's not much engine noise. Is the game working with multiplayer? This game, this game's multiplayer. Yeah, absolutely. We're probably the last of many aircraft to depart Sydney tonight. We've got an aircraft on final down there. I don't know if you guys can see the white lights there. This should be Charlie. It is. So for those of you on the stream, how are you liking the sort of view down the bottom with all the different panels and stuff? Do you think it adds value? Do you think it's it'd be decent? Okay, 2-5, we're clear on the left. We are clear on the right. Strobe's coming on. Now you can really see whether I'm taxiing on the taxiway or not. Don't go much on the bottom left one. The bottom left. That's me. Thanks, Barbs. Strobe's coming off. You like it? Nice to have the external and the map. Yeah, I think so. And it's a bit of a tough time to get that working in X-Plane. X-Plane doesn't do external views unless you've got a different version of X-Plane running. High-speed taxi approved. We're 25 knots, mate. We're all right. Actually, we should probably slow down at this little point here, though. Punch it. Yeah. We got one on short final there, just crossing the fence.
All stations, Sydney ground will be back in 1 minute.
Take the chicane at 25 knots, you damn right.
So you're going to go velocity 540, holding short of Lima with Bay 41. 40, sir.
You guys can hear the ATC all right?
Sydney ground's just gone off for a sec, he'll be back in a bit.
Nice bit of roll on the chassis there. You guys get to see all my mistakes both inside and outside, but not as bad as this mistake of the line marker here. I hope he gets fired. Oh, we've got an aircraft there. Yeah, I'm not liking this this ex-pilot in the aircraft in the ground. Excuses. Okay, so we got Bravo 10, so he's over here on Lima, so we're gonna cross we could cross here. He's the shy 737. He's in Lima. Yep. Ooh. Whoops. That might have been my bad. Just testing the reverses there. That's funny. Alright, and when they're up Tango. So it'd be from the scenery. Maybe deep. Hey Com, I don't think I said hello. Yes, it is a difficult game. The sim is pretty non-forgiving. Okay. 120.
Last station's calling you blocked. Sea ground, good evening, velocity 540, holding short of Lima with a Bay 40. Velocity 540, taxi by Bravo, cross off to the bay, velocity 540.
Velocity 883, holding short of 25 for bay 41.
Velocity 883, cross Bravo, cross
Whoops.
Bravo, taxi to the bay.
Damn radios.
Velocity 883.
Returning to the taxiway.
Ground, 441, request taxi.
What's the departure?
Qantas 441.
I can't remember what the departure frequency was.
10, Tango short of
123 1230. Okay.
Charlie,
1230. Thanks, Greg.
Bravo 10, Tango, and Tango 6 holding point, runway 34 right, Qantas 441. Velocity 9104, contact tower 120.5.
1205, velocity 9104. Why am I switching that one? That was the one that I wanted. These frequencies with this damn controller. It's so slow in the Zibbo for some reason. We need to do a turn here. Okay, so that's what we wanted. Taxi simulator. Hey, Leroy. Slow down, Speed Racer. We're right, mate. Alright, so we're just going to go nice and slow along here for a second. We get 123 dialed in. I'm getting told off because I taxi too fast. 120. Oh my god. 1230, was that it? Alright, got the turn coming up here. Okay, the cabin is secure before takeoff. Checklist is flaps are 5 green light and stabilizer trim is 4.8 units set before takeoff. Checklist is complete. Alrighty, what do we got here? Is driving to Melbourne. You can yeah, but I did silent. I think you definitely can, but I don't think it goes any faster. He's an Uber then. Your team will slow down the pack. Anti-collision is on. Anti-collision is on. It's right over that guy there. Okay. Well, you should be able to see it on the outside of the aircraft too. Alright, I think we're ready to go, guys. Sydney Tower, good evening. Velocity 9104 Bay, correction, not Bay, but position Tango 6, we're ready.
Velocity 9104, runway 34 right, takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, velocity 9104. Okay, cleared for takeoff. So, double ding the crew. On. We'll go weather. We might as well go terrain here. There's not much weather. Clear on the right. Clear on the left. Let's go.
Roger.
Roger.
LA departure frequency 123.9er.
Roger. Request vector. Over. What?
Flight 209er, clear for vector 324.
We have clearance, Clarence. Roger, Roger. What's our vector, Victor?
Sydney Tower, just a 500. Just
Okay, 500 feet, then turn right.
Cliff land runway 34 left, just a 500.
Okay, he's been cleared to land 34 left. We're departing 34 right. No, it doesn't. It's such a great movie, and it's so much stuff is applicable. What do we reckon? Do we line up on the center line? You guys be the experts there with your extra view. Alrighty, let's go up to 40%. Both engines come up together. Punch it. Let's go. Finally, takeoff time. Oh, get into the rudder.
80 knots. V1, rotate. Positive brake.
Gear up. Okay, there's 500. It's alright, buddy. I'll just turn myself in. Yeah, we'll go ahead and select 075 and follow the actual departure.
Sydney Tower, Qantas 441. Qantas 441, Sydney Tower, g'day.
Thanks, Panthro. Departures, g'day, velocity 9104, we're 3,600 on climb 5,000. Sydney departures, g'day, velocity 9104 is 4,400 on climb 5,000. We're going to override that speed restriction, don't tell anyone. Flaps up. Sydney departures, velocity 9104. Command A, 5,000. We got 124. Pretty sure frequency is 1244. Okay, we'll try 1244. Yeah, there we go. Flying over my house. Awesome, can you see it?
Sorry, the last station calling was at Qantas 335.
Okay, let's track direct to Mara up here.
Qantas 45, no worries at all, you can cancel the star, continue.
We'll go direct to Mara.
Cancel the lateral.
Roger that, Qantas 45.
Departures, g'day, velocity 9104, heading 075, maintaining 5,000. 075, 070.
9104, Sydney departures, good evening, you're identified. Climb by the SID flight level 280.
By the SID flight level 280, velocity 9104. Should we not be given a climb via the star? Should we not? I thought we had to be given a vector.
Turn left heading 355.
Alright. 28, let's just get going. So, level change.
Just off October.
Whoops, wrong button. So 280. After passing 10,000 feet, then turn right. Okay, so passing 10,000 feet.
Down to 4,000, Qantas 45.
Oh, Tom, I'm loving the new voice. Loving the new voice. Okay, so after takeoff checklist. After takeoff checklist, engine bleeds are on. Packs are auto. Landing gear is up and off, and flaps are up, no lights. After takeoff checklist complete. So reading this correctly, Marab, continue. At Marab, turn right, track 144 after passing 10,000. Okay. Righto. 144. Alright. Helps if I actually read the thing properly. We'll go direct to the... Can we go direct to the 10,000? No, it won't let us go direct to the 10. Anti-ice on. I think I should be right, mate.
Approach just off 512 with the runway inside.
Just off 512, thanks. You'll re-clear the independent visual approach runway 34 left.
Yeah, roger that. Sorry about that. Just off 512.
Alright, we'll go direct gong now. So up you to direct gong, execute. There's 10,000 over to LNAV, and we'll go VNAV 2 as well. Through transition standard set, and we'll set accelerating. Landing lights are coming off. Look at that water. Lovely ortho. Got some great ortho scenery around here. Alright, terrain off, weather on. Ooh. We've got a very sharp line of storms. A very sharp line. Okay, crew coming up.
Jetstar 512, 8 miles to run, contact City Tower 120.5 today.
120.5, G.Skill update, no good one.
Qantas 45, descend 3,000. Down to 3,000, 45. Sydney approach today, Jetstar 504 with you, descending to front of
You got an oxy mask?
10,000.
No, mate, I don't, unfortunately.
504, Sydney approach, g'day. Descend via star 10,000, runway 34 right, expect the independent visual approach, QNH 1014.
Just wondering, do I let the seatbelt sign off knowing that we're about to fly into this? There's nothing on the weather radar, so...
Sydney approach, Qantas 441 with you, climbing through 3,000 to 5,000.
I got two of these guys. Do they count?
Qantas 441 Sydney approach, g'day. You're identified, climb via the seat flight level 280.
We'll let them up.
Climb by
Alright.
level 280, Qantas 441.
Larasarel? I think it is. This is really quite hard to read. Sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. I probably almost always do. Welcome to the channel. Thank you so much for the follow. Alright guys, now that we are on our way, let me very quietly jump out of VR here.
Qantas 335, descend via the star 4,000. Descend by the star to 4,000, Qantas 335.
Okay. Welcome back to the flight deck, everyone.
070 for base.
070 for base, Qantas 45.
We are on our way.
Jetstar 504, descend via the star 6,000. Descend via the star 6,000, Jetstar 504.
Okay, well we get to have a bit of a chat now that we're well and truly on our way. What do we got here? If you stretch your tongue out and become the GIF when... Barbs! Hey Barbs, thank you so much. I don't know why that sounds totally different. Barbs, thank you for resubbing to the Fight and Flight crew, buddy. I really do appreciate it, mate. Thank you for the love and support. I really do appreciate it. Wow, you can really see the outline of the VR mask. And I have no idea why that sound isn't the normal sound. So that's another bug. Resub sound. Alright, what are we up to? We're up to 4 bugs. 4 bugs ain't too bad.
Qantas 45, turn left
Jesus, put it back down the bottom. I know it. My face is really, really red from the VR mask. Maybe we need to bring down. How's that? Is that better? maybe that's a little bit better. We leave that. Ugh. Need a visit from the makeup chick. That's you can see it really does a number on your face. I did not anticipate this. Having a like a $2,000 camera, it doesn't do a great job of hiding some of the detail. Workload related, absolutely. The stream has a mind of its own. Lucky I wasn't picking my nose then. I was just scratching it. I was just scratching it. A nice line of storms up over there somewhere. Actually getting a return on the weather radar on the Zibbo.
Expect to continue current heading past Measure.
Whoa, Jesus. I remembered to set that sound. It scares the shit out of me. Hello, Muscot. Thank you so much for the host, buddy. That's really nice. I really do appreciate it. Thank you. Turn the gain away. Turn the gain down. They go away. Are we going to hit 280? I got a feeling we're going to hit 280. What's the next center controller? It's going to be Wollongong, isn't it? 1250. Are we going to hit 280? I think we might. What?
Contact Melbourne Centre 125.0. G'day.
Center 1250, velocity 9104, good night. Damn it. Damn it.
Qantas 330.
Yeah, guys, if you're watching me, just turn me down and I'll go away. Center, good evening, velocity 9104.
Velocity 9104, Melbourne Centre, good evening. Continue climb, flight level 360.
Level 360, velocity 9104. 360 is kind of set. There we go. All right, 360 set. All right. Why look at that when you can look at me? I wonder if we zoom that in a little bit. Does that?
We'll start our descent at approximately 77 nautical miles.
How's that, guys? Does that? There we go. Actually seeing some. We're actually seeing some ground coming through now, in the shot there on the external view. Finally getting to see some of that ortho. So, yes. What else have we got there in the chat? Oh, Panthro, sorry I missed your message there. So we have got the Oculus Rift S here. One of my my latest toys, as you can see there, with its lovely little face. It looks like a little face there with its little blue mouth. I don't know what you'd call these besides the cameras, but they don't really go with the face, I guess, per se. But yeah, that's the Oculus Rift S there, mate, in all its glory. You can see in there the bowels of it. It's got inward facing outward tracking. That's not the right terminology for this. As a VR pilot, I should probably know this. It's got outside tracking, inside tracking. Cameras on the outside, they look out to find its location rather than having like lighthouses in the corner of your room to give the headset its location. It's really good. I'm a big fan of it. Super Thrive, you are a beautiful male specimen. Oh, I don't know about that. They said next 24 to 40, so 36 hours. What was this? Anyone know if they set a date for X-Pilot for VATSIM to be released? Oh, is it not released? Is it actually not released? Okay. Well, I didn't know it actually wasn't released. It must be because I've got the I was on the beta team, so I've been able to use it. Yeah, there is a bug with it at the moment. The aircraft are half in the ground. A little annoying. I thought we'd matured from that. We had that problem with X Squawk Box last year when we were doing World Flight. We actually got a bit of a tune going in the JAWS soundtrack because of it. And with X-Pilot at the moment, even with the Bluebell vert offset fix, the aircraft are all half in the ground. Not all the way.
What star can we expect for Sydney?
That kid's got to be like 8, as Larrikin has just pointed out.
The aircraft falling to the star, so again, break 464, sorry, these are the 10,000 in the accumulate 1014.
Yeah, I think they do, Barbs. I wonder if they're holding it, Barbs, because the aircraft...
837 request star clearance.
Off the 837 star clearance, rivet 3 arrival, runway 34 left.
I think the aircraft are half in the ground, so I think maybe that could be the bug that they're hopefully trying to fix. I don't know.
Star, runway 34 left, when ready, descend to flight level 250, for velocity 837.
We recruit them young.
Rivet 3 for velocity 837.
Oh, God bless him. He sounds like he's 8.
489, land from waypoint rivet, track direct Nasho. Waypoint rivet, direct Nasho.
It's past the kids' bedtime. It's school night. Isn't it school holidays still? Or have I got that muddled up? I thought it was still school holidays. Straight out of the womb. Straight out of the womb and straight onto the flight deck. Okay. Let's see here. Have I got my... No, I don't.
Climbing through flight level 240 for flight level 280. That's 441 Melbourne Centre geared A.
Geared A.
Flight level 360.
1,000 to go.
1,000 to go.
441. That's 464 negative. Continue on the arrival, please.
Okay, I found another bug. Another wee bug there, but nothing to really worry about. Okay, so for guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome. We've got a lot of new followers tonight, and I do appreciate it, and I apologise for getting people's names wrong. I'm the worst at names. You should have seen me when I was working in ground crew and trying to page guests to come to the gate. That was an interesting time. Anyway, hey, speaking of which, the Hubberdator, that's a good name. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I hope you are having a good night. Please, if you've got any questions or comments, please shout out. For those of you who might have an interest in... ScoMo! ScoMo, welcome. It feels weird saying that if you're an Australian. Welcome to the channel also. I send you the same invite. Got any questions or comments, please don't hesitate to get involved. But if you are new to the channel, there's a whole heap of information below the stream, just in the information there below, including a link to the Discord. We've got a really good group of guys on the Discord that if you've got any questions about any of your simulator setup or hitting your mic or your PC stuff, there's a great group of guys in there that fly not only X-Plane, they fly Prepared, they fly Space Truck Simulator, otherwise known as Elite Dangerous, Train Sim, play first-person shooters, all that's cool, kind of cool stuff. So if you're into any of that, you want to hang around with a great group of guys and girls, to invite you to jump on the Discord. All right, well, let's jump back on the flight deck. You probably had well and truly enough of me talking like this, so let's go back to the deck.
Waypoint
Of course I pressed the wrong button.
Roger that. November Alpha Sierra Hotel Oscar, Qantas 489. Thanks for that.
Okay, so we've got some storms down there on the right-hand side here. Just a very square section of storms. Hello? Hey guys. Are you guys flying, or are you just...
here he is.
I jumped on the Discord channel with the other guys, so you might hear some language here. So if you've got sensitive ears, guys, I do apologise in advance. What's happening?
Discord, 464 connect Sydney approach now 124 decimal. Look at that.
Hey, there's Sam. Welcome, Sam, to the Discord. What we might do real quickly here is I'll just give you a bit of an outside view. If you haven't seen the outside view of the aircraft, wait, I have the outside view of the aircraft already up. Already forgotten. Disregard. I don't need to do that. You can already see it. Even this new stream's catching me out. Okay, so the box has got us getting in at with about 3.7 ton. 1250, mate.
What happened to that Scotch bar in the background?
It's still coming, mate. So one of the things I've been doing on the stream is getting a new background together, and I've decided that I'm actually changing the room around. So I had my room all set up. You guys can see that through my previous view. This guy just here. You can see that you can even see me talking to myself up there. How cool's that? But I am going to rearrange the desk setup and the stream setup. I've got a really good idea. If you jump on the Discord, you can see all the information in the announcements page. So we've got some pretty cool stuff coming. A lot of tutorials. Actually, that's the camera I now need to look at. Oh god, I got to get better at this at some point. So there's a lot of good stuff coming to the channel. I hope you can be a part of it. And I'm going to stop trying to sell you on stuff now and go back to actually flying. Welcome ScoMo. Welcome ScoMo. Scotch Jack.
Yes, please.
Did you guys get some flying in?
Yeah, I'm in front of you, mate.
Oh, are you? Are you in the
Just
about to hit an ABBA.
Are you not in the TBM?
No, mate.
Jeez, you got all that downloaded quick. One of my friends, my dear friends, had a bit of a moment in X-Plane. We've all had it.
My internet's better than Kurto's.
And unfortunately crashed his sim, and we've all done it. Was pretty irate by it.
Yeah, I just got disconnected.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I'm disconnected. We're now reconnected.
Voice dropped out.
Did it really?
Oh, Tom.
I just kicked off AFV.
Error connecting to voice server.
Yeah, I lost voice server.
Yeah.
Everyone, the VATSIM servers will be shut down in 5 minutes from now for a period of 10 minutes for a server upgrade.
Picked a good time to fly, guys.
Uh-oh. Well, you know what?
I'm descending.
You know what? Fuck it. Only joking. We'll keep going for now. Pretty
funny, surely.
Oh wait, so we
we'll keep going.
Now, or might as well disconnect, hey?
So we just wait here. Just press pause.
Yeah.
Just press pause. We'll all just sit here in space. Stacked up. All right, we'll chuck Swift over there. Not Swift, X-Pilot. Ugh, X-Pilot. I want X-Plane, but don't afford it. Crash the plane. Oh, Sam, I only crash by accident, and it actually happens more than I would really like. So what do we got here? You can see on the moving map down the bottom, not the ND, but left of the ND between the external the external view. We've got obviously the map. You can see my big yellow plane, like a submarine, but a plane. Aha, lame. Moving down the map, and you can see all the other little orange planes. That's all the traffic that's around us at the moment. So there's a fair bit on tonight, which is really good. I'm only crashing RC choppers. Oh, Sam, I went through this whole period of making RC choppers, quadcopters, and I'm a bad pilot. I'm a worse solderer, and I found out with my doing some high speed runs on my quadcopter, just how bad of a solderer I am, and yeah, totally just became a flying brick there for about 5 seconds before impacting the ground. Ooh, there was that little digit again. What app's that? ScoMo, the moving map, I think you mean. That's a little nav map. I've customized it a lot to try and get it to look good on stream and get it looking good down in that little window. But it's a little nav map, and it is a great tool, and the development on that tool is actually really active. So they're patching that thing once or twice a month on some occasions, which is great. It's exactly what you want. The Monty Boy, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. I didn't see you there. Hello, welcome. Great to see you. The server infrastructure, yeah, it's well, it is. Look, they went live early. I think they were meant to be finished only a couple of hours ago, but they've been live for about 5 hours. Didn't they go about 5 hours early? So you're bound to have a couple of bugs. You know, I was even tossing up whether I move this stream to tomorrow night to give it some time, but it's Milk Run Monday. It's going to be packed, so we rolled the dice. So yeah. Oh, it's tomorrow morning. Sorry, ScoMo. I thought it was about 8 o'clock tonight. Right. Well, tomorrow morning. Well, look, there we go. We're sort of operating on borrowed time here, right? So yeah, it's not too bad. All stations server will go down for 5 minutes for restart. All right. Sam, it sounds like you're having a really bad time with the drone there, buddy. A really bad time. Okay, guys, now that we've been in the air for a little while, I'm really looking for some feedback. What do you think with the overlays here and stuff? What do you think? Do you like the boxes there? Do you think they all kind of work? Do you like the progress bar that keeps advancing down the bottom? Any feedback on the design? This is a test stream for World Flight, so I really do appreciate if anyone's got any suggestions on how to make it better. Without me hitting my mic like I've been doing all night. Sam, it has got a progress bar down the bottom under the arrival section in the far right corner. That little progress bar, that grey bar, that's moving along. That's actually moving as we fly. Very slowly, of course. Maybe it's not that obvious. Are we all pausing? Looks good, mate. Alex, thanks very much. Alex Reynolds, hello. Yeah. Welcome to the stream. Thank you very much.
I'm just sending.
Outside controlled airspace, mate. Make some command decisions. We've got a little ways to go before we descend. A little ways to go. It's 12:28 for me. Excuse me. 12:28 in the morning, as in 12:28 a.m. or 12:28 midday,
I'm heading down.
or p.m. So it's midday.
Change. Speed brake out.
All the way down there, Steve. All the way down.
I'm going all the way.
Straight to hell.
16,000 feet high.
Oh, you are?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Is that from ATC or what?
Yeah, well, obviously they logged off before he transferred me to the frequency. He should have given me a star clearance and descent clearance.
Ah.
So I sat here and I thought I'll text them because they were still online, and then I got nothing. And then eventually they all logged off. So now it's ACTA. I can do what I want. But prior to that, it was still technically controlled airspace.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, you're going to be able to recover that? 16,000 feet, mate. You're going to have to do a couple of orbits.
Ah, mate. If I was streaming, this would be a show to watch.
Oh, dear.
Speed brakes up, gear down, side slip.
Kicking the rudder. We
No, who suggested that before? Someone was talking.
turn your engines off. For the record, I did not suggest that. All right, let's have a little bit of a looky here at our flight plan. So we'll bring the box up down that side just there, and then bring the flight plan over and do a little bit of a fuel check here. What do we got here? So Razi, where are we? Razi, there you are. This guy just here. So Razi, we were meant to be there at about 4.9 ton. We were over there with 4.9 tons, so that was bang on. Tanta, we want to be there with about 4.4. It's saying 4.4. Rumi with about 4.1, 4.2, 4.2 there. So we are tracking to the fuel plan. Lovely. Excuse me. What we might do here is just update the wind data. What do we got? 214 at 45. 214 at 45. There we go. That should update our arrival and fuel information there on the progress page at the bottom. Alright, so we have been disconnected. Let's go ahead and reconnect to the network. See if we can pick up anything. See if we can get the Asus, see if that's working. So we have reconnected here to X-Pilot, and we're just waiting for all the stations to load back in. So we've got Asus there, 1180 for Melbourne. Let's go chuck that in here and just see how whether it works for us. 1180. 1180. No. Yeah, they're both receiving 1180. Nothing. Is it a Boeing 737-800 that you are flying AFIRM? It is. The Virgin Australia Boeing 737-800. So what else have we got there? Buff Egg. I see you hiding there, buddy. Don't I see you lurking up there in the list there. Just a big shout out to some of the other guys. Hi, who else we got there? We've got Commander Root. Hello, welcome to the stream. Good to see you again, Buff Egg, as always, buddy. Good to see you lurking about there. What else we got? VNK. Hello, welcome to you, the Monty Boy. Hello again. Super Thrive. Hello as well. hope you guys are enjoying the stream. Okay, so by looking at the map there, well, I think we're about in the middle. I think you could put your hand on your heart and say that's about halfway. New Speedy, hey buddy, welcome to the stream. Great to see you. Yes, we are slowly back. I'm not going to put my hand on my heart and say that we are back. We will definitely be back for World Flight, and we'll be definitely back beyond World Flight. A few more things to work out and get sorted first, but great to see you. Thanks for popping in and saying hello. How's DCS? Are you still DCSing? That's definitely one thing I need to get back into. What should I eat for lunch? Robbie, hello, welcome to the stream. It's also great to see you. That little fuzzy bit there. That little fuzzy haze there. It's on my bug list. 4 bugs for tonight on this test stream of ours, and that is one of them. I miss the old codec. I want to cry. Really, Robbie? No way. This new one is miles better. Miles better. Mike, how much to scull a glass of scotch? Mike, it is a work night, buddy. So, been completed. The Asus bot should now be in much more stable than before. Thank you for your patience. Okay, we should be up. Good chat. It's not looking good. So what have they said here? So the supervisor, the upgrade has been completed. The Asus bot should now be much more stable than before. Thanks for your patience. So do we disconnect and reconnect, do you reckon, guys? At work at the moment, not gaming a lot lately for me too. New Speedy, work tends to have a way of chipping away at that, which is a little bit annoying, doesn't it? What do we got here? That's why we have sick days. Well, unfortunately, streaming, my employer has proof of my deceit, so I don't think it'll be happening tonight, Mike. But I think it's definitely on the cards for World Flights, so keep that handy. I feel like we're going to just disconnect. I feel like if we disconnect, we give it a second, and then when we reconnect, we kind of connect like fresh again here. So let's do that. Let's connect. Excuse me. I love how similar this is to vPilot, and it's really well laid out. Get some VAT spy happening here and just see what's going on. There we go. We're back. All stations are this frequency, velocity 9104 radio check. Wow, that is really awesome distortion.
Got the planks out?
That's really, really cool. I am really fond of that radio distortion, but they didn't hear us. Hello, hello, yeah, it's working.
They bought their tickets.
Whoa.
They knew
what they were getting into.
I say,
let them crash. Never gets old. Bought iRacing yesterday, so much better than other sims. Well, yeah, Robbie. There's a lot of race drivers that use iRacing. So yeah, some of the guys that I follow, Lando Norris for one, Max Verstappen, those guys use iRacing. There's a whole bunch of them, as well as a bunch of the Formula 2 guys. So yeah, it's like X-Plane, you've bought yourself a racing simulator there, and it needs to be treated and respected as such. He kicks all our asses, Mike. Barb's, he's a gun. And followed by Leroy. Leroy does another really good job there. So Snowy, 124. We'll switch to 1240. Because I don't think Snowy's... I don't think Wollongong's coming back. Melbourne Centre, good evening. Velocity 9104, flight level 360.
Velocity 9104, good day. Centre, start clearance. Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, runway 16, when ready, descend by the start of flight level 250.
Was it a 7 Alpha? Was it a 7 Alpha? I missed it.
530, we're almost approaching non-up. Would love some start clearance, run your frequency 1240.
I missed it.
Jets 550, stand by.
Lizzie 8 Alpha. Instead of Velocity 9104, Lizzie 8 Alpha for 16 when ready 250.
9104,
Okay. We got there in the end. Okay, so he's given us the Lizzie. So we'll do the ILS Zulu on the Lizzie 8 Alpha. Execute legs. We got a constraint there. Yes. And that takes us all the way down to there. Okay, that's in.
530, contact me. 125.0, expect start.
The Monty Boy, that it's really close. My voice is getting a little croaky there. Yeah, the delay is really impressive. Well, I play a lot of F1 project cars, but there's dirty drivers in F1. iRacing is great. Don't think I've got the same class as Norris. I don't think I ever will either. Alright. Let's close this guy.
Sorry, other way around. One person, two frequencies.
This frequency stuff, this voice codec's been a long time coming. It's so what's needed for the network. What do we want? Arrival Lizzie 8 Alpha for 16 and 27, and then what do we got here for an approach? We're doing the approach into. Oh, let's do that one there. Just like during the F1 yesterday, Max retired first lap. Yeah, it didn't look like there was a lot of damage to his car, but clearly there was. Okay, so that one there, we've plugged that in. So Lizzie, Horus above 9 or above, Nefer 6 or above. Horus 9 or above, Nefer 6 or above, Belter at 4. Great. No one's picked up on another bug on the stream just yet. I wonder how long it will be until someone finds the next bug on the stream. I've got it fixed. The ILS Zulu, and it wants us to be Belter at 4,000. Yeah, cool. 10971141. 11410 switch, and we had 1097. Switch 10970. Switch you. Over to you, 450. 160. So if you don't know what I'm doing, don't be alarmed. I will explain it all very soon. We're just getting the aircraft set up for our arrival into Melbourne. 160, 160. Auto brakes 2. Go ahead down here, menu, A car, oops, no, we'll go here, select Melbourne as a little cheat, go to A cars there, and then chuck Melbourne in there and click send. Are you sure Virgin can afford serving you Scotch on World Flight? They're a bit short on cash, I hear. Johnny Walker Red, mate. She'll be right. 160 at 9, good visibility. Some cloud about 14. QNH 1015. 1015. 640. Okay, 640. 640 is set. You're set. You're set. Okay. Mike, I couldn't possibly comment. Can you tune to 12445? 12445. 12345. Yep, we can, kiddo. Am I doing anything special with this frequency, Kurto? Okay, we want to do this. So progress, we're landing with 3.4. 3.4. 3.4, that's 63.8. 63.8. There we go. 140. Okay, guys, let's go for a departure briefing. Not a departure briefing. We've done that already. We want a arrival briefing. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We've been cleared this guy just here. This is the Lizzie 8 Alpha arrival, RNAV arrival from runway 16. It's got a speed restriction of 250 knots below 10,000. This is chart 20-2F effective the 20th of June. From Lizzie, we tracking to Horus at or above 9,000. NSEG at 230 knots. I don't know if I had that in there. So there's Horus at or, sorry, 9,000 or below. Sorry, the number is under the line. Ugh. We've got NSEG at 230 and then NEFA at 6,000 or below. NSEG at 230, NEFA at 6,000 or below. Can you shut down, donk down and make things interesting? Mike, we've got to land yet, mate. That'll be interesting enough. And then Belter at 185 knots where we start the approach. The approach we've been cleared to do is the ILS approach. Well, we will be expected to be cleared, hopefully, is the ILS approach for runway 16. This is chart 21-1 effective the 20th of June. The ILS Zulu for runway 16. The main points, course 160 and 1097. We got 160 set on both sides and 1097 set as the ILS. On nav 1, the nav 2 is the VOR for Melbourne, which we are receiving. The missed approach for this is 640 knots, and we've got about, looking at the MSA, so the minimum safe altitude around the airport here, you can see that we've got 4,500 to the north, 3,700 to the south. So if we get into any difficulty, we want to make sure that we fly past the airport, and we've got a little bit more clearance there for height. Okay, this is the ground chart for Melbourne. We're going to be landing on runway 16. It's a really nice long runway, just a bee's dick short of 12,000 feet or about 3.6 kilometers long. It's going to be a flaps 40, which is a standard approach for an 800. Auto brakes 2 is going to be enough for us. When we get down there, looking at the ACARS, which is the latest weather in Melbourne, this observation was taken at 1030 Zulu, 160 at 9 knots out, so the wind's straight down the runway. Good visibility, some broken cloud at 1600 feet, broken cloud at 2.5, temperature 140, dew point 10, and QNH 1015. So we'll aim to get off on Golf here, which is this guy just here, and we'll taxi via Golf straight into the bay. One thing I did forget to brief was the missed approach for this one. So missed approach is track heading 160, climb to 4000 or directed by ATC. If anyone's got any questions, please let me know. That completes the arrival briefing.
Qantas 441, Melbourne Centre. Velocity 9104, Takeoff 530,
Missed approach is 640 knots. Oh, that's my lack of sleep. Ooh, go ahead for 9104.
Just taking stock of who's on my frequency, thanks.
640 feet. Thanks, Mike. At least someone's listening.
Velocity 9104, you starting the set too? Qantas 494 AFM, we have begun the descent. Negatives, velocity 9104.
9104, we about 17 nautical miles till top of descent.
Velocity 9104, it's a brave descent. Just 518, contact me on 125, Asus 0.
Yeah, that's looking good. It's 100. We are getting a little bit close there.
Just 518, contact me on 125, Asus 0.
Hey, Barbs, you there? Oh my god.
This cunt says, make sure you have a taxi clearance prior to taxiing. Which bay are you from? So I said, 35. And he goes, taxi to the bay. I'm holding short because this fucking aircraft comes out.
The team ahead of me are raging on Discord there. So yeah. Hey, Barbs, when did you start descent? I'm getting pretty close.
Descent by the start of 9000 QNH 1013, Qantas 491.
45 knot headwind. Yeah, that shouldn't change it that much.
Just 518 on the new frequency. Yeah, just 518 is on 125.0. Just 518, cheers, start clearance, river 3 arrival, runway 34 left, when ready, descend via
We might descend now. We'll just kick it off. I'm not... Yes. Before to do that, we need to actually set 250, which is what we were cleared to. 250 is now set. Alright, descend now, please. Execute. Keep the controller happy, we'll just go down now. 1320 is set there for the ready for the next one. Okay, down we go. He was making me nervous. Like, we're pretty close here for this descent. We're normally starting our descent at about 100, 110 nautical miles. At 80 miles, we're now slowly catching the descent. So this could be interesting. Mike, you might get your interesting approach after all. I will, Mike. I'm too scared to unmute myself on Discord here. Is it safe to come in?
I'm gonna go. I don't know.
Yes, it's fine.
Station Flight Center.
As long as it's...
Q-Link 131 Delta on the ground at Canberra. Q-Link 131 Delta and...
Alright, down we go.
Okay, Q-Link 131 Delta. Q-Link 131 Delta, push route.
So no one's seen the other bug here. As we start our descent, no one's seen the other bug.
130, thanks, just 530.
No one's seen it? Surely you can't be serious. look at that descent. 4,100 feet per minute. Down we go. Roger, roger. What's our vector? Vector? Can I remember what that is? Cool. Nah. Nah. Oh wow, I do that and my stream starts to stuff up.
Qantas 441, Qantas 441, center.
Alright, we're back. The weather on the external view isn't the same. Yeah, Mike, woo! You get the points, buddy. You get all the points in all the world. Yeah, so there is a
No, I've been nervous lots of times.
So Mike, yes, good work, buddy. That's another bug I've got to fix. Weather, really? Weather for external view. All right. So that's that, and we've got to do a mid-flight headset battery change. So off comes the mic. Can we do this without looking? Off comes the side, which we drop. Out comes the battery. In goes the new battery. On goes the headset, and sort of get the knob in the right spot. There we go. We are charging again. Why are we in reverses?
I confirm I've got wind 030 degrees at 11 knots, display greater than 10 kilometers, shower the rain.
How did we get the reverses on? There we go. The reverses are off. The reverses are off.
Wind is 030 degrees at 11 knots, QNH 1014.
Oh shit. Center velocity 9104, maintaining flight level 250. Could have put you here, Mike. Fly the star 130, 9104. Uh-oh. All the controllers just disappeared except our one that we're on. It's not looking good, guys. All the approach controllers and everything just disconnected except our guy. That list was full. Yeah, Mel off, only Sid. Really? Probably a blessing. How many aircraft are en route? Oh, she's diving. She's diving. Oh, she's diving. Let's have a look here. A quick look at VATtastic. VATtastic wasn't working for me before. Let's have a look. No, VATtastic's still not loading for me. Alright, we're back on profile now. So Horace at 9,000 or below, he's given us 130. You can see the band there. We got heaps of room. He was getting nervous, and in part he made me nervous. Isn't loading for me either. Okay. Sounds like the controllers are struggling with this new voice codec a little bit.
Quebec 131 Delta, taxi runway.
Some of them are struggling, full stop. Kurt is running Amco at Melbourne.
Runway 30. Right, runway 17 type B, cross runway 30, Q-Link 131 Delta.
I don't know what my push to talk is for COM 2.
Request taxi to runway 09.
I don't know how to set up push to talk for COM 2. I'm going to crash my sim here.
Just us three, g'day, cleared to Sydney via Docel flight plan route.
Virgin Melbourne, Virgin 9104.
Yeah, velocity 9104, g'day, Virgin Melbourne.
Virgin Melbourne 9104, we're going to be on the bay at time 20. We've got 3.3 and 2 wheelchairs. I can't remember what to say.
9104, copied on the bay at time 20, 2 wheelchairs. Your bay this evening's Echo 4, Echo 4. See you soon.
Echo 4, thanks, see you soon. Hey, that was cool. Let's do that again.
Just a 3 change mode, hold short runway 16. Hold short runway 16.
So the actual the non-ACARS aircraft. Was that us? No. The real aircraft will call their arrival port unaccompanied frequency and give their arrival details, any wheelchair guests, that sort of stuff, and then they'll be given their arrival bay, and that's where they know where to go when they land.
Quarter 7585, g'day, Center, you're cleared to Sydney via Cullen.
We should go jump into VR when we get the next departure, or when we get the next descent. And velocity 9104, maintaining 130.
Velocity 9104, D7 start of 5,000, QNH 1015.
5,000 1015, 9104.
9104, are you visual?
Negative, we're not visual. We are very much not visual. Alright, time to jump into VR, guys. So we're going to switch the mics now. So over to this guy just here.
Melbourne Centre, just 518, departed flight level 330, 4250. Just 518. Just 530, contact City approach 124.4, who route? 124.4, who route, sir? Qantas 494, December, start of 9000, QNH 1014. 9000, 1014, Qantas 494. That was only Q-Link 131 Delta's holding short runway 17, ready to go. Q-Link 131 Delta, stand by.
Okay, welcome back to the flight deck, everyone, as we're coming in hot here. So we're just going to watch the speed here through 10,000. We've regained the profile here, so we just want to make sure that we don't do anything silly here as we bring up the Move VR window one more time. And will it give me the Chrome? Yes, it will. Great. Will it give me the Chrome? I can tell you work in an airline when you call passengers guests. Yeah, absolutely bang on. Okay, so through 10,000 lights are on. We're slowing up really nice. Over to standard 1015. Standard coming off 1015. And checking. One thing we will do is a little cheat here is we're just going to sync up the barrows here with single pilot ops. I'm allowed a few a few little tricks up my sleeve. There we go. Jesus Christ, this is the ultimate simming experience. we try to do a good job here. Alrighty, so nothing on the weather. Let's go to terrain here and we'll zoom this guy in one more. Okay, the boards are coming out. We're back on profile here. Okay, we've done the descent checklist. We're ready for the approach checklist next. Probably should light up this guy, hey? There we go. So do you guys simulate the company freak within the virtual airline? How many of your guys are flying in VATSIM usually? ScoMo, we do if we can, and there's on any one week there's probably 5 to 10 of us flying. It's gone very quiet on frequency. We've been disconnected. Yeah, we got disconnected maybe when we loaded into VR then. X-Pilot's got a couple of little bugs with it, guys. It's not without its own little problems. There we go. And center velocity 9104, we're back with you. Apologies, we got disconnected.
All stations, Melbourne Centre is back.
And center 9104, we're back with you. Sorry, we got disconnected.
Velocity 9104, no problems. Descend now by the start half 3000.
By the start of 3000, 9104. 3000 set. Okay, so we've got a 230 knots here at NSEG. So we're slowing through 230 knots. We're in cloud.
Runway 17 clear for takeoff. Runway 17 clear for takeoff, Q-Link 131 Delta. Q-Link 131 Delta, yes, microphone is just a tad loud if you'd be able to adjust that in your setting. No. Melbourne Center, one is 428. Requesting taxi, runway 09 at Melbourne.
Okay, there's 5,000 double ding the crew.
Taxi via Tango.
Okay, we might go down here and keep the descent going.
Via Tango, hold short of Alpha for 428. And Center Qantas 494, can we head over there?
ScoMo, love the VR, mate.
Qantas 495, contact Sydney approach 124.4.
Love the VR.
124.4, Qantas 494, cheers. Jetstar 518, descend by the star 10,000, QNH 1014. Descend by the star 10,000, QNH 1014. Okay.
And center velocity 9104. Confirm, will we clear for the approach?
Velocity 9104, from Belter cleared, ILS runway 16 approach.
From Belter cleared the approach 9104. Okay, approach checklist altimeters 1015, 1015, 1015. Approach checklist complete. Okay, we're turning. We want a VOR lock. VOR lock is standby. We've cleared the approach. We might just hold it at 4.
Alpha Echo, hold short 16, or minus 428. Center Qantas 7585.
Worth the investment if I was to consider, or is it too much of a hassle? No, it's you definitely work out how to do it. It's definitely not that much of a hassle.
Qantas 7585, star clearance river 3, arrival runway 34 left, when ready, descent flight level 250.
Okay, maybe we will keep the descent going to 3.
210, Qantas 7585. Qantas 7585, flight level 250.
Haven't caught that ILS yet, so we'll keep going down to 3 and we'll go flaps 1.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, Qantas
That's
495
VOR lock.
270.
Come on.
495, Melbourne Centre, good
Give me me 950 down.
Climb flight level 380, Qantas 495.
Come on, give me me 950 down.
2500.
125.0, Qantas 495.
Should have kept going to 3. Should have kept going to 3.
Qantas 441 is on a Lizzie 8 Alpha approach for runway 16 at Melbourne, requesting further descent.
Damn, we're now a dot high.
Mother Star 5000, QNH 1015, runway 16, expect ILS approach.
Expect ILS runway 16.
Let's keep the descent going to 2.
Qantas 428, expedite crossing, cross runway 16 on Echo taxi, holding point Mike, runway 09.
Okay, let's slow up.
Expedite crossing 16 to holding point Mike, runway 09 for 28.
I do, Robbie, A firm. Whoa, weather reload. Wow, we're getting...
Quantity 1 Delta's crossing 7000.
Okay, that's really weird. It's diving me for the for that. So we're going to take control and we're going to manually fly it. I don't like what the aircraft's doing here. So we'll keep the descent going. So flaps 5. It's flaps 10, there's flaps 5. 4,000's the missed approach. 4,000. Center velocity 9104 established. 145 or bug.
9104 winds 160 degrees, 9 knots, 09 clear to land.
Confirm runway 16 clear to land.
9104, apologies, 16 clear to land.
Clear to land 9104.
1000.
Melbourne Centre, good evening, just outside, trying to have you on climb level 280.
16.
Just 529, Melbourne Centre, good day, climb flight level 380.
Flaps 30.
Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 3 is at holding point Mike, so runway 09.
Flaps 40. Okay, landing checklist.
3, runway 09, line up on Mike.
Engine start switches are auto, speed brake is armed, landing gear is down through green and flaps are 40 green light, landing checklist complete. We are and that's stable.
601, Melbourne Centre, ready 5. Roger, thanks very much.
400.
Yeah, we caught it in the end. My throttles.
300. Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums.
Continue.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Touchdown. Reverses are normal. Aircraft is decelerating. Bit of rudder.
80 knots.
80 knots. Reverse is coming out. Welcome to Melbourne, everyone. Over to the ground chart. And this is the high speed that we're going to take. And center velocity 9104. We're off on the high speed for Bay Echo 4.
Velocity 9104, taxi via Golf to the Bay.
Golf to the Bay 9104. Master caution, anti-ice. Oh, that one. And that one. Echo 4 is on this side, so down around we go. Start the APU. 1 click. 2 clicks. Not my best approach. Definitely rusty. The aircraft got a little bit high there, and then it was diving. What do we have? We had about 1,000 foot down in the vertical speed, yet it was going down at 2,000 feet. So we disabled the autopilot, corrected the dive or the steep descent, and then recovered. 2 times wheelchairs are waiting. Thanks, Curto, mate. Appreciate it. We got a bit wild and woolly here in Melbourne. I haven't flown in a VA for a very long time. Do you recommend it? Last time I flew in the VA, that was almost 4 years ago. Yes, Gomo, if you classify yourself as a decent virtual aviator, or even have some real world experience, you're very much very welcome. Off on Bay Echo 4, the bay's free. Oh wow, look at that. Guy took off 09. This is us.
7585, contact me 125.0. 125.0, 7585.
I'm back from my lunch. Welcome back, Sam. We got the damn reverses kicking in again. That's really weird. That's another bug. The reverses kicking in. Alrighty, in we come to the bay. Hello to the ground crew. Stop. There we go. On the bay, we are on the bus and on the bleeds, shutting down. Stop the clock, an hour and 30 exactly. Seatbelt sign coming off, anti-collision light is off. We can turn you guys off, and leave one on. Set the chocks, doors open and open and open. Flight deck door open, there we go. Shut down. Checklist. Okay, so fuel pumps, everything off but one for the APU. Probe heat is off. The hydraulic panel, the chocks are in, so we can go and turn those off. The flaps are up. The engine start, the parking brake is set. Engine start levers are cut off, and weather radar is off and off. Shutdown checklist complete. All right, guys. Let me jump out of VR and we'll wrap this up. Where's my desk? There it is.
Qantas 428 runway 09 clear for takeoff. 09 clear for takeoff on Qantas 428. Melbourne Centre, Jetstar 3 is at 5.
Okay.
Jetstar 3 identified, resume our navigation, direct hotel, flight plan route, climb flight level 330.
Did the views match up? Oh, I didn't turn my strobes off. What a crap pilot. There we go. There we go. Made it onto the bay. All right, let's switch some channels here. Alrighty, guys. Well, I really hope that you enjoyed. As I knock over everything, I really hope that you enjoyed the stream tonight. Few bugs to go. We knew that was going to be the case. We're currently sitting now at 5 bugs I've got on the list. There was another one there with the reverses. I don't know what's going on with those. But I think on the whole it was a fairly successful stream. I hope that you like the new design and the new layout. We're getting ready for World Flight, counting down the days. There's not many days to go until we do the big round the world flight for charity. If you are new to the stream, I do encourage you to read the information below and do get involved. We've got a great Discord there with a great bunch of guys on it. Again, I'm DJ Sean. I hope you enjoyed yourself, and I will see you again next time. Hey, one more there. Captain Odie, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream, my friend. I will see you all again in the not too distant future. Bye for now.
Fuck this shit, I'm out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. No thanks, don't mind me. I'ma just grab my stuff and leave. Excuse me, please. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Nope. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Alright then. I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care. I'ma get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.